Hello, beautiful ladies. Hey, I'm Dawn Humphrey, and I'm the CEO and creator of Blessed Boss Mompreneurs. And today I'm going to challenge you to remove 7 words from your vocabulary. Real quick, if you're new, who am I? I have 15 plus years of experience in sales and marketing and owning my own business and being an entrepreneur. And I've completed leadership training. I've went on to be a coach for leadership training. And now my mission and my passion is to help moms, female entrepreneurs who want to build a successful, lucrative online business to create more time freedom to do the things that you love. And it's been said that you can tell a lot about a person from the first 3 minutes of speaking with them. And how is that possible? It's all in the language and the words we use. We can actually change as a result of how we think and how we speak. Since our language directly affects how we think and feel, it's important that we don't use disempowering words. Okay, so the good thing is that we can switch all of this around. If our bodies react poorly to stress and negative thinking, then they can also become stronger and more healthier as a result of positive thinking. So this is very powerful. Okay, so here are the 7 words to remove from your vocabulary and why. Number 1 is I should. Should is an interesting word. When you're saying you should do something, you're saying that you haven't done something yet, and you feel bad about yourself, so you should do it. We live with a lot of shoulds. We should go to church. We should visit our sick relative in the hospital. We should do this. We should do that. Get rid of that word and either do the task that you think that you should do or be okay with not doing it at all. Number 2 is I can't. Saying you can't do something is a sure way to ensure your failure. Like Henry Ford says, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. Your mind will believe the words you say and the thoughts you think, so choose them wisely. And number 3, I hope. When you say I hope, you're saying without knowing it that you have no control over the situation. You're essentially, giving up all your power to affect change. When you replace hope with the word no, you'll find that you'll start to feel like you're in control again. Don't hope for things to be a certain way. Know that they will be. Okay. Number 4, I have to. This is a phrase I've removed from my vocabulary almost completely. Being aware of what I'm saying and how I'm thinking is definitely helping me with all this. So I usually rephrase the phrase I have to with I get to. So, have to implies that you don't have control over your schedule and you're a victim of whatever restriction has been placed on your time schedule for the day. It also makes everything seem a lot harder. So, try this out. It is so powerful. See, I get to take my kids to school. I get to work on this project. I get to takes all the hardness out of it and puts it in a positive way to look at everything. So, remember, instead of to use get to instead of have to. For example, you say, I get to do the dishes, and that means I have food for me and my family, to eat. I get to sweep the floor because I'm not homeless. I get to do the laundry because that means we have clothes to wear. Even I get to take my kids to practice. I get to take my kids to games and events and things, etc. Apply this to everything. It is so empowering. Okay, number 5 is I'll try. Like Yoda says, there is no try. There is either do or don't do, not try. You either do things or you don't do things. Trying is irrelevant. When you say you're going to try to do something, you're telling yourself it's okay if you don't do it. It's okay not to do the things and not be tied down to your schedule. Being a person of your word is challenging, but when you remove the word try from your vocabulary, you'll find that you feel much more empowered. You can replace try with I get to, like I get to figure this out. Okay, number 6, I've got a problem. We don't have problems, we have challenges and we have obstacles. Sometimes I'll change the problem into situation. As people who take ultimate responsibility for everything we do in life, we don't have problems. We just have challenges that we must overcome. And I highly encourage you to remove this from your vocabulary. There's no problems. A problem is simply our interpretation of a neutral event. It's a story we tell ourselves and we live out. We create problems in our own minds, and actually, problems don't exist. When you see that you have a challenge you must overcome instead of a problem that could be permanent, you realize that they're just, it's just a temporary obstacle designed to get you where you need to be. So it's very empowering. Okay, so number 7 is but. When you use the word but, it becomes a connector word that nullifies whatever you used before it. For example, if you say, I really like fall, but it gets so cold so fast, it nullifies the positive statement before it. It leaves the impression in the mind of the listener that you don't like fall at all. It has the exact opposite effect. If you were to say, I really like fall, and it's challenging for me to deal with the cold weather, and this phrase is much better, and not only by you but others that are listening as well. Okay, so those are the 7 words to remove from your vocabulary, and I challenge you to do this. This will empower you. Alrighty. And change and growth and big results come from new and bold actions, doing incredibly uncomfortable things, getting support, learning new skills, saying no to playing small forever. And the results you have now are the results of the limiting beliefs, the thoughts, the thought pattern, and the results of the decisions and actions that you've taken. And you can change them at any time, which is beautiful. And I just want to remind you of the vision mapping. We got a 2023 vision mapping workshop that I'll be doing this Thursday, January 26th at 7 p.m. It's only 2 days out, so get registered now so you don't miss out. And if you're interested in attending, I'll put the link in the comments to get registered. And I know that some of you are all super busy, and if you're not able to attend, no worries, I got you. If you register, I will send you the replay, okay? So I'm super excited for this. I look forward to seeing you there, and remember to have hope that it is possible. Have faith that it's necessary, and get faithing, taking action with faith. Nothing changes if nothing changes. Life is now. Be blessed.